Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria 2, where we are currently at peace, and we are attempting to eclipse China a little bit in military power. We're working on it anyway. We probably should think about recruiting another army if that's truly our goal. The question is where? Maybe down here? We haven't really done much recruitment from Africa, so that may end up being a thing that we want to do. So let's go ahead and get 1, 2, 3... Oh, hello, late classical tech. It's 1856. I'll come back to you. 4, 5. And then we're going to grab 2 dragoons. And then we're going to grab 1, 2... That was irregular. Hang on. 3... No, that's 2. That is 2. That's 3. 4... 5. This is so much easier with the Europa interface. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, of course, the Europa interface wouldn't exactly work in this game because of the way that the cultural troops work. So that's a thing. But we're going to go up to our technology here. And the question is, it's 1856. Hello, rubber output. I think we're going to grab Associationism because that will be done in 1857. So it takes about 2 years. Yeah, it takes about 2 years to get the number of research points that we need. So January 1st, 1858 is when we want to start saving up for empiricism. Anything that finishes up before then is fine. Now, we can't cancel research once we've started it. So that is something that we need to consider. So after Associationism, we may actually just have to bank research points for a little while. I don't really like the concept of doing that. This is 2 separate armies. I don't really like the concept of banking for that long. But because we can't pause a particular research, and we can't start empiricism until it is actually available, that's the thing. So that's going to be interesting. Now, what is our influence like with Poland right now? I want to check. We're probably going to want to increase opinion with them. We're now cordial. Fantastic. Because I want to sphere Poland. And actually, we're going to be able to bring them up to friendly quite soon. When is that diplomat going to be there? 31st of August. So tomorrow, actually. So we're going to increase opinion again. Bam. Their opinion of us is now friendly. And now we're going to need to wait for our influence to grow. And then we're going to sphere Poland. And that's going to be huge. And then we're going to fight France again in, when is it? 1858, I believe? Truce with, yeah, 13 June 1858. Okay. Excellent. I want to double check our infrastructure. That all looks good. Fantastic. Let's hop into our map mode over, or not our map mode. Let's hop into our armies over here and make sure everybody's grouping up nicely. Let's check on this force down over here. Still growing. Excellent. How's China doing? They're at 729. We're at 723. We're basically identical with China right now. I want to get another army coming up. I want to eclipse China. So 3, 4, 5. And then we'll grab our 2 units of Dragoon here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Okay, how are we doing on clerks? 0.08. It's going very slowly indeed. I want to start by factories here and take a look at our factories. We have actually gotten some people in some of our factories. Would you look at that? That's insane. I like it. I mean, we need 20,000 people in each of these, except for this one, which we need 30,000 in. Like, this would be full if this was a level 1 factory. Excellent. But we want to produce all of these goods ourselves, because that's what we need to continue our conquests, which is ideal. We may want to consider at some point fighting Pratiharis, but I'm much more focused right now on getting Poland dealt with. I want to increase opinion with them a little bit just to have positive relations. We'll use a diplomatic point for that. Excellent. We can now have over 1,000 brigades. That is absolutely insane. Okay, we're going to group these guys up somewhere like here. Ojibwa is being jerks. That's not unusual. Okay, so we're at 728 right now. And China is currently at... Oh, hello, Associationism. China is currently at 730. So we're basically in a dead heat with China right now. Now, the question is, do we want to grab one of these techs? For it to come in fast enough, it would absolutely have to be a Navy tech. That would cost 6120. I wish we could see here when it finished. But it's going to finish in what, like a little bit over a year? I mean, maybe that's okay. Maybe we start this. Yeah, we're going to miss out on a little bit, but honestly, it would take... I think this is fine. We miss out on 1 month and 8 days of research points. But we don't, I think, actually need that. Because for our empiricism, we are going to need a grand total of 10,800 research points. I don't think it takes 2 full years because this tier, at least right now, is costing 6120. So I think that's absolutely fine. And it's taking just under a year to actually get 6120. So we're fine. We're fine. We absolutely save up after this tech. Okay. The next question is, did I miscount? No, I did not. We have this guy still fielding. It's a unit of artillery. That is exactly correct. Okay, these guys are grouping up. Wonderful. We can expand this artillery potentially. The question is, oh, yep, there is a decent supply limit over here. Can we recruit here? This is colonial map mode. Can we recruit over here? A little bit. We can recruit a little bit. So we need 2 units of Dragoon, and we'll get those in. Excellent. And then we need 6 units of infantry, and we'll have to recruit those over here. And realistically, we probably want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Realistically, we probably want to move these guys over. So we'll come down with this force over this way. And I do want to continue expanding these armies. So we need infantry here. 1. And we need infantry here. 1. Okay. How much more are we going to need? So that'll be 4. So we need 6 more, and we need 1 more. So we need 7 more total infantry. We could recruit that over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we could have that all be ferried over. So that's fine. Excellent. 2.2 prestige, thank you very much. Okay, China is currently at 730. We're exactly... Actually, we just pulled ahead of China in military power. Magnificent. Where are those boats at? Okay. They can carry 18 weight. And our weight here is, what, 20? Yeah, I believe that's our supply weight that they can carry. So we may want to recruit in a few ships. So we could potentially build some navies here, some clipper transports. We'll build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll bring us up to what, 26? Yeah, something like that. Hey, mobilization size. We'll take that. Excellent. We can also do a reform, and I think we're going to continue working our way down this way. We could go for free press. We absolutely could. We can't enact social reforms because the upper house is not in favor of them. But yeah, we could do this. We could do political reforms. And I think we're just going to continue going down the line. Weighted Universal in vote franchise. And we may want to change over to the liberal faction. I don't really like pacifism as the war policy. I don't like it at all. The rest of this I'm okay with. Like, I mean, our economic policy, we've been kind of pushing planned economies. Maybe we want to hold off on this until we have another party. I don't know. We could always change it back, I suppose. That is something we could do. The protectionism here is fine. Laissez-faire is fine. Pluralism, it's fine. Full citizenship, I'm in favor of that. Sure, whatever. Pacifism, that's the thing that I can't get behind right now for the liberal faction. We're currently pro-military, which gives us 25% organization regain rate and 25% reinforce speed. Our military spending would only max out at 50%. Yeah, I feel like that's... I feel like we can't. Now, if we were to do this, we would get academic confusion, reducing our research points by 1% for 10 years. This would actually not be useful. Okay. Good to know. We could do the Geneva Convention, of course. Gives us increased infamy. But that organization regain rate, I think we do it. Oh, we can't. We don't have the war exhaustion high enough. Fair enough. Okay. That's fine. We'll continue for now. And of course, we are continuing to grow our military. Which is one of the reasons why I really don't want to switch over to the Liberals as the ruling party right now. Because we still need our military. Like, we still have conquests to do. And I'm looking at you, France. That is pretty much the conquests that we have to do. I also want to cut into Pratiharis a little bit, probably. That's going to be a thing that happens. Regardless, we're now sufficiently powerful that I highly, highly doubt that anybody is going to mess with us. What is happening here? France? Are you being... Oh, Brazil and France are working on this. I mean, we are never going to have this colonial power currently, unless we were to adopt, where is it? Post-colonialism. And we're going to do that. Okay. Because we've already sphered a lot of this stuff, so that's fine. Yeah, they're in our sphere. They're in our sphere. They're not a satellite of us, but that's okay. Excellent. How are we doing on Poland? Actually, add to sphere. Bam. Poland, you're in our sphere. Okay. We could start doing the same to Pratiharis? No, they're a great power. Never mind. I was gonna say. That would be absolutely insane. Okay. Well, let's just check by opinion here. Traplandia and Navajo. We could potentially work on them. Zhengzhou, perhaps? Yeah, we could work on Zhengzhou. I'm okay with that. The Zulu Rebellions. After the settlement in the so-called Zululand, native populace mimicked our institutions and are actively trying to restore their rule on such lands. So Zulu are going to get some cores. Okay. Let them be subordinate to me. Indeed. I think these are popping up because of post-colonialism. I do wish that this said what was pulling our colonial power. Power tied up in maintenance. Fascinating. Well, we'll see if that changes now that we've adopted post-colonialism. Perhaps it will, perhaps it won't. Our naval professionalism will be done quite soon. Actually, that's moved up to 2 February 1858. Okay, that saves us a little bit of time. I'm fine with it. So it's 739 currently, and Republic of China is at 732. Are they maxed out? I kind of wonder if they're maxed out. So these guys are going to be brought over to the Horn, and these guys are going to be attached onto the fleet and brought over to here, where we are going to bring all of these in. This fleet is also going to come up over here. Excellent. So we'll see how that ends up going in terms of getting this force put together. We do need our 2 Dragoons, which are still being made over here, though. So we're not quite ready to have this army done, but we will be soon enough. And we'll just go ahead and get all of these boats in. That should be sufficient. We're not over at the Horn yet, but we're going to start sending some transports over there. You can come on over. Excellent. And you guys can move on into Mozambique. There we go. France wants military access. What are you up to, France? France is helping Chickasaw fight Ojibwa. Are we okay with this? I think I more prefer the status quo here. I'm going to decline. Okay, so France has a lot of stuck armies. I like it. They can't do anything with that. Very, very nice. These guys are moving on in, and then all we're going to be lacking is our 2 Dragoons here, which we're just going to utilize these 2 ships to send them over, and then we'll group this up. Naval professionalism will be finishing up right now, in fact. Excellent. We're up over 18 research points per day right now. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. So these research points that we're accumulating right now are earmarked for empiricism, because that will give us a lot more research points, plus 50% in fact. Now that's not actually going to be plus 50%, like we're not going to be getting 27. Our 100% bonus here will be additively moved to a 150% bonus, but it's still going to be very, very good for us. These Dragoons can be moved up. Excellent. I'm kind of wondering what happens if you break 100 research points per day, because it only puts in 100 research points per day if you have them stored. I guess that's maybe a hard cap on research points? Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe it's just not really feasible to get there. That could be a thing. Okay, these guys are going to hop onto the transport fleet and be transported on over. These guys, that's 7 units. Are we making any additional units over here? I don't believe so. So we're just going to hop these guys on the boat, and we're going to send them on over. These guys can move in. Yeah, 7 is correct, actually, because we need 6 here and 1 here. So that's fine. So we're transporting them right on over. And then this fleet can honestly be brought up here to group up with them. I'm okay with this. And keep in mind, this is only half of the military power that we can bring to bear, but I'm not really going to invest much more in it. As long as we are the top military power, I'm reasonably okay with it. We can always expand later if we need to. So I'm absolutely fine with that. And I want to start building our tech bonuses for our militaries, so that's going to be a bit of a focus. You can move right on down there. Thank you very much. Yeah. I think we've got plenty of troops right now. Like, even if we were attacked by China, we'd be able to hold them off until we fully got our... armies ready to go. So I want to move this unit in here. These others, these 18,000 troops, I would just want to move up the coast like that. Excellent. And then we're going to just group that up. There we go. And there is another ship down here. I guess we'll bring it up as well. There we go. Fantastic. So Poland is in our sphere. They're allied with the Arcane Republic. I'd like to form an alliance, but they wouldn't accept because we own their core provinces. Fair enough. But they're in our sphere, so we're okay with that. Who do we want to go for next? I mean, we're already working on Navajo. Yeah, that seems fine. Yep, I'm absolutely okay with that. We'll take the research points. Thank you very much. We currently have almost half of our research points saved up. Which is good, because we're not quite halfway there. So that's going to be a thing. We are going to be able to adopt this technology incredibly quickly. And just start pulling ahead in research is the idea. I do want to check in one last time on our factories over here. They're actually all profitable right now. That's great. We are outputting quite a lot of resources. Of course, we are putting in... Hello, revolts in Liberia. Some of our colonial domains yearn for independence, claiming they have the right of self-determination. For any province that is a... I can't read that on my main screen here. Maybe because I'm colorblind. I can actually read it in the recording, though. It's a Liberia core. I guess the color is just different over there. I think it's a colorblind thing, though. Cede any/all to Liberia. It's kind of small on the recording. Lose core on any/all. Liberia leadership. I don't know what this says on the recording, but actually this is a different color, so I can read that that's 80. Gain... How many research points is that? 9 research points and hold elections? They'd become a puppet. Or they're going to independence war. We're going to independence war them. Okay, so is this Liberia down over here? Yes, it is. We happen to have an army right here. So we're going to make our way in. Excellent. We're going to crush this rebellion. With that, however, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to kill ourselves some Liberia. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the forms of like... That was interesting. In the forms of like... Let's reverse that plural. In the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time.